what's the headline out of these findings from the Review Commission?
Well, we know there are going to be changes. We don't know the scope of those changes. We don't have a time frame for when those changes will occur. But there seemed to be consensus amongst all members of the group that the Common Core standards as they're currently designed and written and used in the classroom are inadequate. And so there has to be an effort to try to get something that's more rigorous and clearer for teachers and students and parents.
Sounds as if it's an endorsement of the folks who said, hey, this isn't quite what we want or need in North Carolina.
That's absolutely right, and they are not doing it just on their own. There are teachers that contributed to this discussion. Of course, there are teachers on the commission itself, but there was a teacher survey sent out and to get input about what's good, what's bad, should we stay with what we have, should we make changes. And so there was a lot of very constructive criticism provided to the commission, and I think that they are using that as the basis by which to make recommendations to go ahead.
So more rigorous and less confusion?
Well, that's part of it. The current way that the standards are written can be very difficult to understand. A lot of terminology is used that some parents might be unfamiliar with. There are standards embedded in standards, so you may have seemingly one standard, but you actually have 6 or 7. So that's one of the difficulties that many teachers are facing, that they're having difficulty covering all the standards. And they're finding that there's some material that's excluded from the standards that absolutely needs to be included.